Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really powerful tool for any trader out there who's trying to cut through all that market clutter and find some clearer signals. Yep, we are talking about the TRIX indicator. So, if you're a trader, you know this feeling, right? You're staring at a chart, trying to make sense of it, trying to find a trend, but all you're seeing is just chaos. You've got these jagged price movements, your indicators are telling you completely different things. It's what we call market noise, and man, it can lead to some serious frustration and a lot of false starts. So the big question is, how do you tune out all that static and find the real signal? Well, that's exactly where the TRIX indicator comes into play. It was literally designed to filter out all those tiny, insignificant price wiggles and give you a much clearer picture of what the market is really up to. Okay, so what is TRIX? It stands for Triple Exponential Average, and it was created by a guy named Jack Hudson way back in the 80s. At its heart, it's a momentum oscillator. Its main job is to show you the rate of change of a moving average. But here's the kicker. That moving average has been smoothed not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. And believe me, that triple smoothing is the secret sauce. So how does this whole triple smoothing thing actually work? Well, a great way to think about it is like you're tuning an old radio. First, a standard exponential moving average, or EMA, is applied to the price. That's kind of like your first turn of the dial. You're getting closer to the station. Then a second EMA is applied to the result of that first one, and boom, a lot more of the static clears up. And finally, a third EMA is applied to that second result. With each layer, you're filtering out more and more of the noise, leaving you with a crystal clear signal. You know, to really get this, let's put it side by side with an indicator you probably already know, the MACD. The biggest difference you'll see right away is the output. The TRIX line is just so much smoother. Why? Because that triple smoothing process is specifically designed to just ignore all those tiny little price cycles that can trick other indicators into giving you false signals. All right, so we get it. It filters noise. That's great. But how do we actually use it to make trades? Let's break down the 3 main signals that TRIX gives us and see how we can turn them into real, actionable strategies. First up, we have the most fundamental signal of them all, the zero-line crossover. The easiest way to think about this is that it's the indicator telling you the overall momentum bias. Is the market feeling bullish or bearish? This signal gives you that big picture view. And the rules for this? Super straightforward. When that TRIX line pops above the zero line, that's your bullish signal. It means momentum is shifting into positive gear. And you guessed it, when the TRIX line dips below the zero line, that's a bearish signal. Momentum is turning negative. It's a really clear line in the sand. Okay, on to our second signal, the signal line crossover. Now, this one's a bit more sensitive. It can often give you an earlier heads up about a potential shift in momentum. It all comes down to how the TRIX line interacts with its own moving average. So this signal line we're talking about is usually just a 9-day EMA of the TRIX line itself. The rule is simple. When the main, faster TRIX line crosses above its slower signal line, that's a potential buy signal. And when it crosses below, that's your sell signal. These happen more often than the zero-line crossovers, so they can be really great for getting an early warning. And now for our third signal. This one's a little more advanced, but wow, is it powerful. We're talking about spotting potential trend reversals before they even happen. We're talking about divergence. So what is divergence? It's when the price action and the TRIX indicator are telling you 2 completely different stories. For example, with a bullish divergence, you'll see the price hit a new low, but at the same time, the TRIX indicator is making a higher low. What's that telling you? It's a huge clue that the downward momentum is losing steam. And the exact opposite is true for a bearish divergence. The price makes a new high, but the TRIX makes a lower high. It's like a warning sign that the rally might be about to run out of gas. It is such a powerful way to spot a potential turning point. Okay, and this next part is absolutely crucial. Please remember this. No indicator is a magic bullet, and you should never, ever use one in isolation. TRIX is at its best when it's just one part of your larger strategy. Think of it as an awesome tool in your toolbox, but not the only tool. So, how do we do that? How do we combine it with other things? Well, a really smart approach is to use a long-term trend filter, something like the 200-day moving average. And the rule is simple. Only take the bullish TRIX signals when the price is actually trading above that 200-day MA. You're trading with the trend. You can also bring in other indicators you like, maybe the RSI or some Fibonacci levels.
to really confirm those signals and find high probability entry points.
You know, the famous technical analyst Martin Pring put it perfectly. He basically said that if something is rallying but looks overbought, a simple break of the price trend line will almost always line up with a peak in the TRIX. It just goes to show how powerful the synergy is between pure price action and what the indicator is telling you. All right, but to use any tool well, you have to know what it's not good at. You have to understand its weaknesses. So let's take a second for a little reality check and talk about the limitations of TRIX. So, is TRIX some kind of crystal ball? Of course not. Like we've been saying, no indicator is perfect, and TRIX is definitely no exception. Knowing the good and the bad is the key to using it smartly. So let's break it down. On the pro side, it is absolutely excellent at filtering out market noise, and that means fewer false signals. And like we saw with Divergence, it can sometimes even act as a leading indicator for reversals, which is amazing. But there's always a but, right? On the con side, that same smoothing that helps so much also makes it a lagging indicator. The signals can be delayed, and it can really get you into trouble in choppy sideways markets where there's no clear trend to follow. So what's the bottom line here? It's this. TRIX really shines when a market has a clear trend. And a strong uptrend or a strong downtrend, that's where its ability to smooth out the noise and confirm momentum is just invaluable. That is its home turf for sure. And that brings us to a final thought. Look, the TRIX indicator is a brilliant tool for filtering the noise on your charts. It really is. But the bigger and honestly harder challenge for every single trader is filtering out the noise inside your own head, the fear, the greed, the impatience. So the real question is, can you apply the same kind of discipline to your trading psychology as you do to your charts? That's something to really chew on. Thanks so much for watching.